slowly cooling to zero temperature, it will end its life as a black stellar corpse. When a star more massive than the Sun reaches the red giant stage, the collapse of its core raises its temperature billions of degrees and triggers a spectacular detonation. A supernova explosion. At the center of the explosion, a residue of the star is crushed by gravity to a neutron core, only a few miles across, but so dense that 10 billion tons of its matter would fill only a tablespoon. It spins rapidly, generating radio signals in its strong magnetic field. And a radiation beam sweeping past the Earth is observed as a pulse. The star is known as a pulsar. An even stranger end is predicted for very massive stars. According to the laws of gravity as presently understood, nothing can stop its collapse. The star disappears from our universe, leaving a black hole in space. Its presence can be deduced only by its influence on a visible companion star, distorted out of shape by the black hole's gravitational attraction. Gas, pulled off the visible star, circulates about the black hole, and in the dizzying plunge, it emits X-rays which can be detected in space. No light or matter can ever leave the intense gravitational field of this cosmic abyss. Physical laws that govern the conditions within this bizarre object are totally unknown to us. The evolving universe itself must come to an end. If it continues to expand indefinitely, the light of every star will in time be extinguished, and the galaxies will disappear into infinite darkness. But if gravity halts the expansion, the universe will fall back on itself. Galaxies will lose their separate identities. Stars will explode, and the sky will again be ablaze with light. Finally, all matter will be engulfed in a fireball like that from which it emerged. All things on Earth, living and inert, are formed from the elements forged in some distant and unknown star. On Earth, atoms joined together in definite numbers and patterns compose the organic molecules which form living cells. Since the discovery of complex molecules in the chill vacuum of interstellar space, there is reason to believe that among the countless galaxies in the universe, there are stars orbited by planets favorable for the evolution of intelligent life. Is space travel to these planets possible? Time and distance may be insurmountable barriers. The spacecraft Pioneer, now speeding toward the outer planets and beyond, traveling at 35,000 miles an hour, would take almost 80,000 years to reach the nearest star, Alpha Centauri. A spacecraft, traveling 2,500 times faster than Pioneer, at 10% the speed of light, would require so great an expenditure of energy that until new sources have been tapped, it must remain an invention of science fiction. A more practical strategy in the search for extraterrestrial life is to tune in on radio signals traveling at the speed of light, beamed perhaps by creatures on the planet of some distant star. Someday, an array of telescopes, earthbound or lifted to the far side of the moon, may hear faint but unmistakably meaningful sounds amidst the din of cosmic radio chatter. That moment will signal a change in the human condition that we cannot foresee or imagine. For man, wrote H.G. Wells, there is no rest and no ending. He must go on, conquest beyond conquest. And when he has conquered all the deeps of space and all the mysteries of time, still he will be beginning.